Cutting edge looks for the girl who's not afraid to live on the edge. Me with my 1B. What edge? All right, y'all. Okay, so we are getting into another wigisha, another wigiana. And this is going to be really kind of an old wig, okay? I'm late to this wig, but I needed something that wasn't gonna have me doing a whole bunch, okay? Because I have stuff to do. And the days of me being able to kind of sit here, you know, and take my time and really melt and lay my lace are coming to an end. And I don't always want to be laying no lace. It's a full-time job. And it's very time consuming. You know, So this is the Sensational Sheer Muse Chana in a 1B. This is supposed to be the mermaid collection, but your girl got a 1B. Okay, because I don't have time. This is beautiful. And I will probably hit this at some point in my lifetime to say I did. But right now, I have stuff to do and places to go, and I can't be showing up in my mermaid form. Okay, everybody's not ready for my mermaid form on a Wednesday. They're just not. So some of the colors that she comes in: mermaid fuchsia, mermaid sunset, mermaid velvet pink, mermaid pink Bellini. I bet that's fun. I love a pink wig, honey. Mermaid tropical Mai Tai, mermaid sugar plum fairy, which is Miss Ma'am right here, mermaid iris purple, and then mermaid electric blue. I feel like that electric blue is popping as well. I love a blue-black situation. So yeah, I got the regular color. You feel free to step out your box and give it to the girls creatively, okay? I will cheer you on. I will be rooting for you. So basically, this is an ear-to-ear lace with baby hair. I'm not foreseeing a whole bunch of frontal activity, if any, going on with this wig. Based on the reviews that I've watched, it's pretty self-explanatory. The part looks nice, you put it on, you could add some baby hair, you move on with your life, which is what I need at this stage. So the back just says, you know, be your own muse and will. Cutting edge looks for the girl who's not afraid to live on the edge. Me with my 1B. What edge? Salon inspired cut and color, so I feel like this is gonna have really pretty layers. Okay, came in this box, standard box. Same stuff on the back, just instructions. I did order this online. I can't remember which site I used though. I think it might have been Sam's Beauty. If not Sam's Beauty wig types, I'll have it listed down below when I figure it out though, so don't worry about it. So this is her. Ooh, I can already tell this is going to be giving body, yada, 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 yada. It looks full, looks luscious. It's not giving me thin. Not this ramen noodle seasoning packet. Normally these are super tiny, but you gotta keep it fresh, girl, I guess. Take the net off, although I always keep the net to store her later. Ooh, this is to keep the curls intact. Oh, yes. This is gonna be so pretty. Oh, super soft, just off rip, super soft, super luscious. Let's get into this part. Yes, ma'am. No color added, none of that. Just super duper duper beautiful. Wow. It looks like it's gonna lay so well. There's no line of demarcation. This is gonna hit. This is gonna hit, and I'm not gonna have to do too much to it. Yes, and the baby hairs look nice and wispy. Of course, you can trim them down, but this is giving. I am so excited for this. Love just a good part and a lot of nice bodylicious hair. That's it. It's the simple things for me. So I'm going to cut this lace off, and then I am going to, I guess, color it with my e.l.f. Constantly Bronzed primer infused bronzer, per the usual. Nothing new, nothing different. So I'm gonna combine these two, and then I'm going to show me putting the wig on. Just for cap construction, before I forget, there are combs in this wig. So there are two at the front, one right here, one right here. There's one at the back, and then you also get the adjustable strapianas. So before we put Miss Girl on, we need to just tint our wig cap. Of course, you can use a wig cap that is a little darker. I just always buy the tan ones. I should probably try to start buying some that are closer to my skin tone. But here we are. So I'm taking my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and just using that to tint the whole wig cap. And I blow dried it so it dried down. And then we popped Miss Girl on, and look at her. Okay, she understood the assignment. She's given what she needs to have gave. So I'm securing my sides with bobby pins because, look, this is supposed to be a not doing too much wig. Now, of course, in total me fashion, I did too much. But I did this just to kind of see what she could do, right? So I wasn't expecting too much, but I did just want to quickly spray her and then lay down the baby hairs just to see what it would be looking like. And I like the results, but this is definitely not necessary every time you lay this wig at all, okay? The good part about this is it is not a full frontal, so you don't have to do all of that. But I was just experimenting, so take this with a grain of salt. And then I'm just laying down, again, the edges and baby hairs with my Maximum Hold Styling Snot by Cream of Nature, trimming down any of the excess hair if it's too long for my liking. And then I am just going to put a scarf on top and let that marinate to set and lay down. Okay, girls, so we are back. So this is as much lace as I cut off. This lace is kind of like medium soft. So it's not super duper soft, like melted lace, but it's not super scratchy. It's not feeling uncomfortable, but it still does the job, okay? It gets the job done, girl. Again, we never said that this was a melted frontal type of situation, so I think the lace is still pretty good. I did cut off these excess pieces by the ear, just because they were unnecessary and they needed to go. I don't like any uncomfortability around my ears. Now, as you saw in the previous clip, I did just lightly spray it and lay it, okay? I wasn't gonna do all that. I was just gonna put my bobby pins on and call it a day, but I wanted to see all that she could be if I really tried. So I love the result. It's not a whole bunch of lace on my forehead. I missed these type of easy wigs. It still looks nice, but girl, I could get up, do this, and not be upset that it took me so long to do my hair. Like, ugh, because if you really want like a lace frontal to look right, you have to spend a considerable amount of time on it. But with this, it looks good with basic effort. Let me say that. I don't want to say minimal. It looks great with basic effort. I didn't even do elastic band because for wood. And then I just put my scarf on top. And I think it looks pretty good. Now, I do have a bobby pin over here. And we got one big chilling in the corner over here. But you know what? I don't care. Let me tell you why I don't care. Because I will not be flipping and moving this. If the wind blows, sis is good on the sides, okay? And if you see it, just mind your business. I think it's high time we just decide that if you see my wig out of place, it is what it is. I used to do this method all the time before I started learning how to just really lay and spray. So I'm no stranger to a bobby pin. I'm never too good for a good bobby pin and go. Okay, sometimes you ain't got time to be doing all that other stuff. The baby hairs laid down fairly nicely. They came really nice and wispy though, so I wasn't expecting anything less. But they blend really well. I just left out a little bit just to do a little swoopy swoop. More so, I was focusing towards the front because I just like that part to melt really nicely, especially, you know, with the part. So you don't really have to do too many baby hairs, if any at all. And let's get into this parting space. I love this parting space, honey. It came super duper nice. Yes, ma'am. Look how much of it you get. It goes all the way like back here, honey. And it starts up here. There's no line of demarcation. It's really flat. If you put like a flat iron or a hot comb at the top like I did, you can really get in that part and separate any extra hairs. But you don't have to pluck if you're not a plucking type of person, which I'm not. I'm just too lazy for that. You will be okay with this wig because the part looks phenomenal out the box. The texture on this is silky, it is soft, it is not going to be any type of yucky, don't expect that. So I like it though. The luster is not too bad for me. It's not giving me super duper shiny. I could see how it could maybe come off as shiny, but I'm okay with it. If you're not okay with it, throw some dry shampoo on it. So I love these curls. They are effortless, but they're still put together at the same time. So they're not overly uniformed where it just does not look natural. It looks like, you know, you put a flat iron in your hair or even a curling wand possibly, and then you just brushed everything out and let it fall where it wants to. I think that's beautiful. Girl. See, I would probably have to go in and really do this part of the hair a little bit better as far as like flipping it back, because I don't like the way it falls. Like, it's just, I have to brush it back, or I have to take my brush and really like finagle it in order for it to not be flipping like that. I don't like, something it's doing, I don't like. The layers are really nice. It's shorter with some pieces, then it's long at the bottom. So whether you decide to add some more curls, straighten it, yada yada yada, the layering is really natural and really nice. So I just take this brush, this is what I use to kind of get the curls a little bit bigger. Again, if you don't like them straight out the pack like that, you will need to brush them out. You can comb them out, brush them out, finger comb them out, whatever your little heart desires. But see how it gets more fluffy and luscious when I do that with a brush, and how it looks a little bit more individualized and singular over here, for lack of better words. Yeah, so really just depends on what you do. And see, I'm more a fan of this type of look. This luscious, more clumped together type of curl is personally my stilo. As far as length, I am 5'2" for reference, so I'm a short mamacita, okay? And this is coming past my breasticle chesticle area, honey. It's really hitting the waist. So I'm gonna give this a good 24, maybe 26, pushing it. It is curled, and the fact that it's curled and it's still hitting on this type of length, loose curl or not, means that it's pretty long. It's in the 20s. So I'm gonna give it 22, 24. And then the layers up top, this might be like a 16, a 14, who knows. But I like the length, pretty decent length for this type of hair. But even if you cut this or trim this down, I think it'll be super duper pretty. Because the way that the curls are set up, you know, if you had it at a shorter length, you can still rock. See, that would still be cute. So of course we do foresee this tangling. It is a synthetic unit, it's long. It's gonna tangle up on you, especially in the neck nape area. It's gonna get back there and do its little dancey dance. You know, that's what it's gonna do. But I mean, just run your brush through it, girl. Maybe put you some wig spray or fabric softener back there and you're good to go. I wouldn't sleep in this. I never sleep in my wigs, but these are really the type of wigs that you cannot sleep in because they will not last long. The hair doesn't start out hella thick and then get real thin. I love that this wig doesn't do that. Even though I cut my lace super close, I'm not getting any strands when I pull on it. And I've put my hands all up and through this hair since I put it on. So you've seen me put my hands through this hair and I'm not getting any hairs. So, girl, she's shaping up to be a winner, honey. Winner, chicken dinner. My hair is in cornrows underneath my wig, but this wig still laid pretty flat even when I got it. So I did go in with my Andis hot comb on a low setting and just really get this little part back here because it was doing a little humpty hump. So now I'm gonna do a 360 so you can see how she looks all the way around. Okay, so as far as density, this wig has a really good density. It's not too heavy, it's not too thick, but it's not super thin where, you know, you can see tracks in the back. So bottom line, I would say this wig is definitely a 10 out of 10. I love the part. I love the way that the layers are set up. I love the density. I love the curls. I love the length. All right, so that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. I will probably end up purchasing another one of these in possibly a different color. But if you did like the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It helps your girl out a lot. Thank you so much. And also make sure you are a member of the Trice tribe if you're not already a part of my gang. gang. What is you doing, girl? You don't want to miss out because you don't be hating from outside the club, all right? Just hit the button. Also follow me on my social sites. Everything is andthatisTrice, my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I think that is it. So I will see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, step out your comfort zone. Bye.